There are the optics, and then there are the merits. On the political question, it makes sense to me. Why Angela Merkel would want her on that stage. She's the assistant to the president. Makes sense.
Right.
The optics, I understand it.
That was negotiated.
Yeah, I understand the optics. I'm just merit. When I look and see Lagarde and I see Merkel on that stage, and then I see Ivanka Trump, and the gravitas of that stage. I just don't know how she gets there. I understand why she's there. I'm just struck by the fact that she's up there doing whatever she's doing. And it's just something I just wanted to express.
This is just the reality, though, as you guys know. Donald Trump listens to his family. Donald Trump listens to his daughter. I mean,
well, she was talking about how the Syrian refugees have to be dealt with.
Isn't that interesting?
The few people who can sit in that Oval Office across from him and have him actually lock in, as you guys know, and pay attention, it's a short list, and I think Ivanka Trump is on it. So we can not like her being on that stage, or maybe she doesn't deserve to be there if that's what you think, but she is as close to President Trump as anybody, and I think if she can be an asset, if she can be the conscience and the heart of Donald Trump that maybe he doesn't have on some things, we haven't seen that yet, but if she can be, as some people hope she will be, that can be a good thing. So we can rail against her being there, but she's going to be there because Donald Trump wants her there.
And I can also, I'll also better her and Jared than, let's say, some other people who had his ear throughout the end of the campaign and at the beginning part of the campaign. We look at what's happened on the National Security Council. We look at what's happened inside the White House. You have David Ignatius, Tom Friedman, Bob Woodward, all these people saying that things are going better on the National Security Council. That didn't just happen.
Good.
There was a battle inside the White House, and guess what? Jared and Ivanka won.
It would be unreasonable to say that there are not any goods that may follow from nepotism, but it's still nepotism.
Well, as it was when my hero, my political hero,
we just talked about,
was appointed Attorney General for his brother. And Republicans didn't like that back then. I think if you looked at Bobby Kennedy's record, you'd say some good things came out of that. And no. Ivanka Trump and Jared.
Trump to Bobby Kennedy?
You don't have to be so snotty.
No,
I was about to say, you didn't let me get it out. You don't have to be so rude.
Well, no,
the fact of the matter is that they are not Bobby Kennedy, as I was about to say, but you wanted to get your cheap shot in, so you got your cheap shot in. No, I'm not saying Jared and or Bobby Kennedy. Bobby Kennedy did a lot of things before he became Attorney General of the United States of America. But I am saying, just like when John Kennedy had a question, he called the one person he could trust in the world, Bobby Kennedy, to come into the Oval Office, and they sat there and talked. So when Donald Trump needs to talk to somebody, he talks to these two people. You may like it, you may not like it, but as Willie said, that's the reality.
Right. It's still not normal, right? We're talking about the normalization of this presidency. The fact that he has, as his two senior advisors, his daughter and his son-in-law, is still not totally normal in the traditions of American presidential politics.
Of course not. Very few things about Donald Trump, though, Willie, as President of the United States, is normal.
And I think you and I are saying the same thing. We're not endorsing having your family be your cabinet, but
no,
Donald Trump doesn't give a damn what any of us at the table think. He's going to listen to who he listens to.
What I've seen.
He doesn't watch you, actually.
He doesn't watch us. He watches Fox and Friends. And I got to say, he doesn't watch the last hour. He attacked
I don't think he listens to them.
Fox and Friends last hour, and that